Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, and welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about, as it says on the screen, I'm going to show you some tools to increase the realism of your WWE 2K25 universe mode, and we're going to make it more realistic using public relations. Now you might be asking, what the hell is public relations? What the hell does he mean? Well, if you're not in my Discord already, make sure you join the Discord. And I'm going to show you through a couple of tools that I use to public relate to people, to relate to the public, basically. So the whole aim of this video is to show you some tools you can use if you're a content creator, or even if you're just sharing the universe mode, to enhance it, to let people know what's going on, visual prompts, and everything that I'm going to tell you about today in this short video is going to be very, very handy little tools that I use to enhance my universe mode. So first and foremost, we are going to look at this, what's in the thumbnail. I have or as a Discord community. Make sure you join the Discord. I know I mentioned it earlier. Make sure you join. If you're not in it, what are you doing? The Discord is free. I share hundreds of free templates. Everything you see in this video is for free. All you need to do is have a laptop or a PC or whatever. It doesn't have to be a gaming PC. Download Affinity, which is free. You don't have to pay anything, and you can use these presets that I'm using. Alternatively, some of the things that I do actually share, you can be used on mobile. So we're going to look into the tweet generator, which I will link in my Discord. I'm going to be a bit cheeky. I want you to be in the Discord to get the link, so I'm not going to put the link in the description. That's marketing, you know, that's public relations. Make sure you join the Discord. Even if you just come in, grab the tweet generator, say hello, make yourself known, introduce yourself, talk about your universe mode. I always want to meet new people. I always want to see how other people do universe mode. You're more than welcome in there. And improve your universe mode today. That's what I want to say to you. Now, I have just noticed that I've got the goddamn wrong logo on, so we don't need this, we need this one. So that's a good start to the new format. So we're going to have a look at a couple of things. So I'm probably not going to touch on hundreds of things. I'm going to touch on all the things that I use, which could be 2 or 3 things, but it's just some ideas, and you can kind of get your own ideas off that. We'll look at this tweet generator. I'll show you how to use it just for ease of use, and then I'll show you like some templates I have just to give you some ideas of what you can share in your community posts and just towards people who might want to watch your universe mode. Let's get into the goddamn show. First off, we're kicking things off with a website called Tweet Generator. I know I mentioned that you need to be in the Discord to get the link. You can obviously search this. That's just a small way that you can let me know, or just introduce yourself, or let me know that you've seen the video. It's just to come and introduce yourself, let me know about yourself. So I'm going to talk about how I use and how to. I know it sounds really basic, but I'm going to show you how you use it, just to give you like all the avenues. So why I use the tweet generator: to make the universe mode feel realistic, to make the wrestlers alive, to make it feel like it's an interactive thing, and mirrors real life. So I'm just banging my keyboard on repeat. Hold on, let me move that out of the way. So first and foremost, you're going to come here, if you can see my mouse. So there's 3 modes you can put it in. Dim, which is obviously the dark blue, dark mode, or light mode. I always use dark mode. Now, of course, there is different fonts you can use, and I believe that's for like different mobiles. I always leave it on the Twitter chirp font, obviously, because that's from Twitter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in and edit. So I'm going to show you everything that I know. So the first things first, we're going to start from the top left. We're going to click on here, and we're going to get an image. If it lets me. I don't know where the goddamn image is. What do I need to do? Do I need to come out of this? Right, so that's a good start. So I think I need to come out of this. Yes, so we're going to show all files. I'm in the wrong file, but I do have a folder somewhere. Here, and then I've got it set up for this video here. So I've got some pictures already. So I've got Ava there. So you can see that's added her to the tweet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to give her a name. So Ava GM. Then we're going to give her a handle. So to do that, you just don't cross out the at. I just make it up, so I'm not like copying them directly. Let's put Ava is the best. Okay, so we're continuing now. Sorry, I had my car at the door. So we've got the name, we've got the name, we've got the handle, we've got the profile picture. We're going to go to these 3 dots here. So you can add a verified badge here, which is kind of cool. I quite like that feature. We can add fact check warning, so just in case you want to add that. And you can also add an image. So I'm going to add an image. I don't know what I'm going to add. Let's just do a tweet about Adam Pearce. So that'll insert your image here, and we're going to write a tweet. So Ava says, Adam Pearce, well, you can use emojis and stuff, is the second best GM. Obviously, you can use it for things. So that how I use it is I use it for things like I use it for announcements. I use it for sometimes I use it for releasing match cards. Sometimes I use it for just any purpose. It's like a good utility to have. The second thing that I use is this. So you can change the date and time. You can use the current date and time, which is what I always use. It will update it to whatever it is. You can click to add a client. So, for example, you can type in there Twitter for iPhone. I don't really use this. And then you can randomize all your retweets, or you can manually write them if you just go in there. So 7k likes, and that is literally it. If you go to generate image and then right click, there you see you've got an image of a tweet, and then you right click and you can copy image and then just save it wherever you want. Or you can save image as well. So let's go into the second tool I use for public relations. And for that, I'm going to have to open Affinity. So in a click, I'll be back. Okay, so we are back in the building. Now, I did just want to put a quick disclaimer. I know at the start I mentioned that everything's free. I do have tons of SmackDown, Raw, NXT, TNA, whatever, community posts. I am not... Mine, so the ones you see in this video, are very similar to the ones that I share in terms of mine are not real. Like, obviously, there's some elements of realistic graphics, but this is fully customized for my universe mode, and I've done that on purpose. I've been selfless. I've left the realistic ones for you guys, and I just wanted to open these because they were the first ones that I saw, and for public relations, I think they're a great thing to use. So here we go. So this is a template I've made, for example, and this is called a community post. This is what I call it. It's a poster, it's advertisement, it's telling people what's going on. So I use these probably most out of anything, and they are really simple to do. So once you get a template, it will look something like this. Maybe I can find one that I've shared. Current day post, SmackDown community post updated. It's a bit. So this is one I've shared. Let's get rid of that. The 2K is just ignore the 2K. Maybe I can copy it from here. A bit of graphic work while you're seeing. So here's an example. I don't know where that's just gone. I'm going to try get this done quickly. I don't know where the image has gone. Never mind. Anyways, so SmackDown CP. No, it hasn't. So when you grab my template, if you've downloaded Affinity, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to actually use this till your heart's content. The only thing that you will need to do is download a font family called Zoom. And the wonderful thing about my graphics is I only really use one font. So as long as you have this font, you are probably fine. So obviously you can write whatever it is. So we're going to do WWE. Well, I'm just going to do a quick example. And I'm going to show you very quickly. I know it's not PR. But I'm going to show you quickly how in 2 seconds in Affinity you can make the renders black and white. Literally in 2 seconds. If it takes me any longer than a second, well, 2 seconds. Give me 5 actually. From when I put the render in. So you can put whatever it is. You can add a title render. So just try not to take things too literally. I'm literally just trying to show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to add like a title render. Do I have any title renders in there? There's just stuff everywhere. Women's WWE Championship. Where the hell is it? Ooh, that one's quite nice. Have I not got a women's WWE? Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to place that in. That's all you have to do. So what I would do is I'd drag it above. There's a lot of layers here, so you've got to be careful. I'd just drag it above. I'd make it big like that. And then you can put whatever date it's on. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Christmas Eve, whenever you want to put it. So when you actually pick up the templates, this is literally all you have to do. Obviously, the SmackDown thing will be showing for, you know, if you choose to do it like this, which is another way you can do it. It's another way I like to do it, so like this. So we're going to do some renders. So this is literally all you have to do. When you get this template, all you have to do is this. So I don't know what renders I have in here. I'm going to do... Oh, I've got Jamie Hayter with the WWE Women's Championship. Let's put that in there. So we got Jamie Hayter in. Are you ready? Let's make sure Jamie Hayter's selected. So you go down here to this little sphere. You click black and white. It will put a black and white layer and you'll be like, shit. It'll put it above you. Just drag it to the right. There you go. That's it. How long did that take? Was that a while? Who can we put Jamie Hayter against? Let's have a look who we've got. Mina, Megan Bain. Let's get a WWE one so you guys are familiar. Indy Hartwell. Place her. Well, I don't know where she's gone. I don't know what's going on here. There must be... that needs to come out of there. Is that why? Oh, now I've lost her. Right, let me try that again. File. It's because I placed it inside of Jamie Hayter. That sounds horrendous. Let's add Jasmine Nix. There you go. Jasmine's added. And a way that you can actually use this to make it like... make it look professional is... I said it in another video, and I don't want to make it too much about graphics. Make the heads the same size. Obviously, she's got the title, so I'm going to want her above Jasmine Nix. Again, circle. And you can do this with a multitude of effects. Black and white. Drag it to the right of Jasmine Nix. If it don't freeze. There you go. So there you've got a black and white render. You can mess around with, like, obviously levels and things. But you've got yourself a very easy WWE Championship graphic. So we can close that one. We're done with that. The purpose of this is to advertise what's coming next and PLEs and things. The second thing that we're going to look at that I have made. Now, I've made two variants of this, and I don't know if I can find the other variant. But this is an and new, and I have an and still graphic. So for public relations, it can advertise things that have happened in your WWE 2K25 universe mode that are big. It's just about balancing when you can get them out, because you don't want to do it as soon as an episode comes out. Give a few days, and this is how I use them, and then make a graphic. You can even copy and paste this graphic into a video. Now, I'm going to go to community posts. I don't know if I have the and still ones in here. It doesn't look like I have the and still ones in here. I'm going to have a look at every single folder because I'm nice like that. And I will talk about the calendar as well. Well, I'll just quickly touch on that. Calendar, I've got to let everyone know what's going on. You can create things called roadmaps or calendars or whatever. It's just a graphic that covers a month, even if you do it per month. Tells people what's coming on. It's simple. Come in my Discord. It's there under calendar, and you can just grab it. Change the text. It is still Zoom. Change the logos. That's all you got to do. Then I deleted everything. So oh no, I opened it. So for this, again, it's simple. It's all you have to do is swap out a title. I do, and again, I've made a better one for you guys, which is in the Discord. I just don't know where the hell I've put it. Did I put it in new or anything? Where the hell have I put it? 25, 26. So I've got a tournament template and new graphics here. So we're gonna go and new. So this is one that I made. So this is the template you can get. All you have to do is basically add a render where I've put it. So I've got a render here. So you got Aleister Black there. You can put a title behind, which you can see on the right. And you've got an and new graphic. And this can be something that's so easy to use, yet looks like when you're looking at universe mode. If someone has a graphic like this, you can edit it. You can change the color. So if you want to make it raw, you can go over it, go to effects, color overlay, click on color overlay, change it to red, and you can have like whatever you want. So you've got like raw colors. You can also, on the top of this gray one here, I don't know if I've still got the logo, you can copy assets across. So you can find this on the internet, and then you've got like a more like raw themed one. And how long did that take me? I don't know if anyone timed me, but how long did that take me? So the templates that I provide are to enhance your public relations. Now the final thing I'm going to talk about, which I'm not going to save that. So that's available in the Discord. This is my own personal one. So I'm not going to share this one, sadly, for you guys. So obviously shout out to Bren, who's in the Discord. He approached me and asked if I can help with posters. I can do that. Now, the cool thing about this poster and why I want to talk about it in terms of public relations, I think if you have a really spiffy poster, really spiffy advertising, I feel like the world's your oyster. You can make unbelievable content, and it feels real. Now, in terms of like how I would do this for you, you can always approach me. What I would do is, obviously I'm a very, very busy person, so I can't get to everybody's individual posters and make them all. That's just not possible. If it was possible, I'd have 8 arms and legs. It's just not. But I have shared some templates in the Discord. There is ample templates of different PLEs that, and you might be thinking, I don't want the same as everybody else. You don't have to have the same as everyone else. If you got this Extreme Rules poster, which is shared in the Discord, all you have to do is delete everybody. Delete everybody to get everybody off there. You don't want them on there. So Extreme Rules is a movable logo, so you don't actually need to have that. This little segment here, this black segment, it is literally, if you open it up, it's just got barbed wire inside. It's a black segment that you can put anything inside. And the keys that you need to remember to put anything inside of an image. So if I wanted to put Brenzone inside of this black image right here, I know it's difficult to see, but I've put it on top. Control, Alt, and G all at the same time. That means that Bren's inside the image and he cannot move out. If he goes over here, you can't see him. That's how you get your patterns. That's how. Let me show you. I've got a Saturday night's main event one. I think I've got one lying around. Universe mode. It'll be out on the episodic graphics. Saturday night's main event Atlanta. If you have a look here. So this Cody Rhodes design, I've literally made it myself, tiled it, and just Control Alt G'd it into the exact same thing that I've used here. But if we close this, for example, and don't make save changes to it, so let's open it back up. If I can remember where it is, that is. We're in the community folder, shareable templates. Was it? I don't know where it is. It goes everywhere. It should be in there, no? Or is it in my folder? It won't be in my folder, surely not. Community posts, ER template there. So if you look, how different do these posters look? That they literally use the same assets. And again, a different font here, so I use Bebas Newer. But these can really elevate and enhance the public relations aspect of your WWE 2K25 universe mode. Guys, these are 4 to 5 things that I think you can use to make your universe mode more realistic. If you're not in the Discord already, or if you are in the Discord and you don't know where they are, hit me up. Make sure you join. I'm serious. I'm not doing it. I don't gain anything from you being in there apart from getting to meet you and getting to know you, which is great. I want to help you guys. Make sure you join. Subscribe, like. Don't miss another Wrestleverse episode because we've got so much more content coming. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.